YouTube is a dream for many, but sometimes that dream can fall apart. Today, guys, we're going to take a look at 10 YouTubers that lost thousands of fans in seconds. And guys, let's see if we can hit 500 likes on this video. Make sure you hit that like button or your pillows will turn into bricks. You don't want that to happen, so just make sure you hit that like button. And real quick, I just want to let you guys know that down in the comments, we pin an Amazon gift card on every single video. All you got to do is make sure you like the video, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. Then we have a really good shot at being one of the first people to the video to get that Amazon gift card. You have to be subscribed with notifications on in order to win that gift card, so make sure you do that. But anyways, now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this video. Leafy. Just last year, Leafy was dominating YouTube. He was one of the biggest channels at the time. He was growing insanely fast. He had months where he was gaining 600,000, 700,000 new subscribers. He had topped over 100 million views in a month, but there came a pretty fatal point in Leafy's career where someone decided to take a shot at him. And of course, we're talking about the content cop that iDubbbz did on Leafy. Like I said, up until this point, Leafy was killing it on YouTube, and then iDubbbz decides to come through with the content cop, just completely destroying Leafy. And not only did he come through with the content cop, Leafy responded to that, so iDubbbz came back with another video, Content Deputy, where he continued to go in on Leafy. And after those videos, I mean, it was pretty much done for Leafy. It was a really shocking moment on YouTube, watching someone that was just like at the top of YouTube at that point go completely down. It also seems like around the same time the algorithm started changing, and that's when people started complaining about losing subscribers for no reason. So Leafy got hit with that, where he was losing subscribers, and at the same time iDubbbz made these videos on him. He lost 77,000 subscribers in a month. The following month he lost like 88,000. The month after that he lost another 70,000. He's just been continuously losing subscribers since. Now recently, Leafy has been able to gain a little bit back. He's still going negative every month. This month he's lost about 7,000 subscribers, but that is a lot better than what he'd been doing previously. He's having days where he's positive, 800-900 subscribers, where he's actually growing, but he's still losing so many that it's not positive yet. So I think pretty soon Leafy will be able to even out and not lose subscribers anymore. But unfortunately for Leafy, he lost a ton of fans in this moment. It was honestly really shocking to me to see that happen, but iDubbbz is just one person that you cannot mess with on YouTube. Fine Bros. Fine Bros Entertainment is known for their reaction videos. They have, elders reacting to stuff, kids reacting to stuff, teenagers reacting to stuff. Pretty much any age group and or type of person you can think of are reacting to videos. But the Fine Bros got hit really hard when they uploaded the video talking about how they were going to trademark the word reaction videos. They were going to try and trademark that whole genre pretty much. And when this came out, the YouTube community exploded. A lot of people were angry about this, and it ended up costing the Fine Bros around 600,000 subscribers. Now, of course, they've went on to be completely okay, and this hasn't really affected them that much at all. They had since apologized for it, and everything seems to be good for them now, but at that time, they took a huge hit. People were very angry and upset about it, but they were already at like 14 million subscribers, so they were able to recover from that hit and just, keep on going, and they're still extremely successful today. Keemstar. Now this goes back to last year as well. Around the same time Leafy was dominating YouTube, Leafy and Grade A Under A threw some serious shots at Keemstar, pretty much trying to take down his career. Now this was one of the biggest things that went down last year. There was a point in time where Keemstar, Leafy, and Grade A Under A were really good friends. They were running things on YouTube pretty much. I mean, they had what seemed like a lot of power at the time. And then things went south. A lot of Keemstar exposed videos started coming out, and Leafy and Grade A Under A pretty much took that opportunity to start putting out exposed videos on Keemstar. I think Leafy uploaded 4 or 5 different videos himself, all of them getting millions of views. Grade A Under A uploaded a couple of videos, also getting millions of views. They were trying to expose Keemstar, and Keemstar definitely felt this impact. Keemstar lost 42,000 subscribers in a single day, and he lost about 100,000 total, maybe a little bit more than that. But the tables have since turned, as I'm sure you guys know. Keemstar's channel is on fire right now. He's gaining thousands and thousands of subscribers. I mean, he's just absolutely killing it right now. There was days he was gaining 40-50k subs, so he's definitely made up for that. Grade A Under A and Leafy are both losing subscribers, so at the end of the day, it looks like Keemstar came out on top. Alissa Violet. Now I'm sure you guys are all pretty familiar with this situation, so I'm not going to stick on it for too long, but Alissa Violet ended up losing a lot of fans back in around February, March, that area. There was a time, of course, her and Jake Paul were together. They had a really nasty breakup where they had a big fight on Twitter. They were going back and forth with Snapchat and like Twitter videos and stuff like that, and it caused a massive divide in Jake Paul's fan base and Alissa Violet's fan base because, of course, both of them being a part of Team 10 and pretty much being in a relationship, their fan bases were combined. When they split up, that's when there was a huge split, and Alissa Violet lost a ton of fans at that time. I mean, she pretty much stopped uploading on YouTube for 2 to 3 months, and she didn't really lose like any number of subscribers because Alissa Violet has always been a really popular person. She always was gaining subscribers, but if you were around during that time, you would know that there were a ton of people that used to be fans of both Jake and Alissa that just completely turned on Alissa because they decided to side with Jake. So that ended up costing her a ton of fans at the time, but since then, I think Alissa Violet is doing better now than she ever has. She seems really happy with FaZe Banks. She's gaining thousands and thousands of subscribers. Her videos are pulling in millions of views. So at the end of the day, I think things worked out pretty well for her as well. Jake Paul. Now this one was pretty recent, so I'm not going to stick on this one for too long either, but this whole situation between Jake Paul and FaZe Banks was absolutely massive, and it was definitely a bad look for Jake Paul. Of course, Jake Paul and his assistant Meg accused FaZe Banks of assaulting Meg at a nightclub. We all know about this whole story. There's no reason to really get into it, but these accusations and then the video that FaZe Banks followed up with was the first time that I think I've ever seen Jake Paul lose subscribers. He usually gains around 50, 40k a day, something like that, and on the day that FaZe Banks uploaded this, he'd only gained 4,000 subscribers. So that means he lost about 30 or 40,000 subscribers that day. He only went positive 4,000. And then the following day, he ended up losing about 80 something thousand subscribers. In total, he lost over 100,000 subscribers from these accusations. It was a massive hit to his channel. He had just hit 10 million subscribers and then went right back down. Tessa Brooks. Now this has absolutely nothing to do with the whole Banks and Jake Paul situation. Tessa Brooks lost a ton of subscribers, and it wasn't even her fault. I actually felt kind of bad for her about this, but Tessa Brooks got hacked on pretty much everything you can get hacked on. It was mainly her Twitter and her YouTube that got hacked, and she didn't have access to her YouTube channel for days. And the person that hacked her channel uploaded tons of videos while he had a hold of her channel. I mean, I'm talking like maybe near 100 videos. He was uploading tons and tons of videos, and Tessa Brooks took a massive hit from this. Within like a 2-day span, she lost over 200,000 subscribers, all because a hacker decided to upload videos on her channel. Erica Costell. Now again, this is the same situation that we just talked about with Jake Paul, so we're not going to get into it again. We're just going to kind of talk about what happened. So following all the drama and the accusations between FaZe Banks and Jake Paul, Erica Costell uploaded a few different videos on her channel talking about the situation, talking about abuse, talking about a lot of different things surrounding that situation, and she ended up losing 16,000 subscribers in a day. Now since that day, she's been fine. She's been gaining subscribers and doing all right. But again, this is one of the only times I've ever seen, you know, Erica and like people from Team 10 losing subscribers. Tana Mojo. Tana is another person that ended up feeling what a content cop feels like. Basically, iDubbbz was working on filming a content cop on Tana. He ended up going to one of her fan meetups, and while he was hugging her, he tried to get her to say the N-word. She freaked out about it and ended up making a video talking about how iDubbbz had like put her in a headlock and was kind of aggressive. She was really scared about the whole situation. She kind of over-exaggerated the whole situation, and it didn't work out well for her. When iDubbbz ended up dropping his content cop, it had a massive effect on her channel. She lost like 27,000 subscribers in a month, but it does look like her channel is doing all right, even though it got a pretty bad hit from iDubbbz. Ray William Johnson. Ray William Johnson was the host of the super popular Equals 3 show. I mean, he was the #1 most subscribed channel on YouTube, but there came a point in time where Ray felt like he had accomplished everything that he could here on YouTube, and he decided that he wanted to move on and do other things with his life. He tried getting a couple of different people to host his Equals 3 show, but at the end of the day, that didn't end up working out. And ever since those hosts didn't work out, Ray just stopped uploading to the channel. And since 2014, Ray has lost about 300,000 to 400,000 subscribers, and honestly, it could be more than that. He ended up disabling the subscriber number, so we can't even see what it looks like anymore, but we just know it was around 300,000 to 400,000 subscribers, which is pretty huge. But Ray has moved on to Facebook. He's been doing skits and stuff like that on there, and he seems to be doing really well on there. So I mean, he kind of took a trade off from YouTube to Facebook. T Martin. I'm sure most of you guys are pretty familiar with this situation as well. T Martin had like a huge scandal go down last year with CSGO Lotto, where it was revealed that he was actually the owner of a CSGO gambling site that he was kind of promoting on his YouTube channel. He was making videos gambling on the site, but he didn't disclose that he was the owner of this site. Once he got exposed for this, he got a ton of backlash. He tried to make an apology video, and people were not taking the apology video well at all. He ended up losing 45,000 subscribers in a day, and his channel was actually affected affected by this for a while. But T Martin seems to be doing okay now. He's not really losing subscribers on his channel, and his second channel is doing really well. He posts a ton of videos on his second channel, and his main channel is also starting to do pretty well now that Call of Duty is starting to get a little bit of momentum back. So although T Martin had that pretty serious scandal, it looks like he didn't lose all of his fans, but he did lose quite a bit in one day. Alright guys, but those were 10 YouTubers that lost thousands of fans in seconds. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn those freaking notifications on. This has been Extracted. We will catch you guys later. Peace out.